What are some of the main concerns of players at the moment with the tour restarting? As a player council member, I guess, what has been relayed to you?
It's just that it's very difficult to make it fair for everyone. It's not very difficult. It's literally impossible, and that's what we've been struggling a lot with, because doesn't matter if you're representing top 10, top 20, top 50. We've all, as a council, been working to protect lower ranked players, and this is not something we've been able to do. And it's really tough to make some decisions. Do we play at all? Do we not? Do we not play? Do we cancel everything? And it's just not been ideal at all.
Now that you are at a tournament, I'm wondering, is there anything challenging about playing professional tennis at the moment for you personally? Is there any restrictions, anything that you're still know that you need some time to adapt to?
Well, I just think it's a little bit frustrating not being able to have my full team with me on site. That's definitely been challenging. I think other than that, I don't know. I cannot, and I don't want to complain about the hotel, about the site, because I know it's not easy financially for the tournament, and honestly, I'm really happy to be here. So I don't want to complain about these things. It's just more about these restrictions on site that are a little bit more frustrating to me.
So how many people are you allowed to have at a WTA tournament?
Just one.
Ah, okay.
I mean, I would hope that they will, because I have a feeling that in New York, it will be a real bubble. You know, here they talk about us being in the bubble, but it's not at all. So I don't want to pretend like for sure I'm careful and cautious, but I don't want to pretend that I'm locked in the room the whole day when I'm not. I went to dinner in the city, and for sure we're being careful and not being close to people, but I'm not locked in the room, and 90% of the players aren't. So I don't want to say that, you know, this is, I know everyone's trying really hard, but we don't have that kind of bubble here. Whereas I hope in New York there will actually be fines, and then if everyone respects that and it makes sense, then yeah, I'm all for it. But if the rules are contradicting each other, then it makes no sense. I think it's just important to have some sort of common sense, you know. I don't think the players are going to be going out in the nightclubs and partying. If you want to go outside for a walk, I think it's fine and normal. It's going to be really tough, and I think if we all have to, for the next few months, just stay in the room and go on site, I think everyone will go insane, to be honest. So I think it's just to have some common sense would be pretty good for this period. I'm not sure. I think the ranking system that's in place is really good, because it protects the players that don't feel comfortable traveling. So, you know, it's a complete, she doesn't have to worry about not being able to defend the points because you don't lose the points. So I think the ranking system is really unbelievable. It really protects everyone. So if you don't, as long as you don't feel comfortable playing, then you don't have to travel, at least for this year. So I think that's really good. But then everyone has to decide for themselves, you know. It's just because some players don't feel comfortable traveling, it shouldn't affect those players that do feel comfortable traveling, you know.
Mm. Do you have any worries about going to the States, given that they still have a high number of cases every day?
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm just more worried about different kind of scenarios of what's going to happen if someone does test positive in New York. What has happened then? I think USTA has not been able to answer a lot of the questions, so that's more of my concern. I'm not really worried because, like I said, we will be isolated from everyone, so that's not really my concern. My concern is, what if someone does test positive once they arrive, or if they somehow catch the virus there, because it's just a lot of people, so it's really tough to expect that no one is going to get it.